Now question number 8 from problem set 5. In the following figure, quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. AB parallel to DC. Point P and Q are midpoints of side AD and side BC respectively. Prove that PQ is parallel to AB and PQ is half of AB plus CD. So what is given? Quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium and AB is parallel to DC. P is the midpoint of AD and Q is the midpoint of BC given. You have to prove that PQ is parallel to AB and PQ is half of AB plus DC. This you have to prove. Now there is one construction. Draw segment AQ and extend it to intersect side DC at point E. So what is your construction? Draw segment AQ and extend it to intersect side DC at point E such that D dash C dash E. This is your construction. Draw segment AQ and extend it to intersect side DC at point E such that D dash C dash E. Now proof. Quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. It is given. Side AB parallel to side DC. It is also given. Therefore, side AB is parallel to side DE. For side DC, we can write side DE because D dash C dash E. ABCD is a trapezium and AB parallel to DC given. So, we can write AB parallel to DE. We can write as AB parallel to DE. Now on see AB parallel to DE on transversal AE. On transversal AE. Angle BAE is congruent to angle DEA. Parallel lines transversal. So these are which type of angles? Alternate angles. So AB parallel to DE on transversal AE. Angle BAE is congruent to angle DEA. Alternate angles theorem. But for BAE we can write as BAQ because A dash Q dash E. And for DEA we can write as CEQ because D dash C dash E. So on transversal AE, angle BAE is congruent to angle DEA, alternate angles theorem. But for BAE we can write as angle BAQ. So angle BAQ is congruent to angle, and for DEA we can write as angle CEQ because A dash Q dash E and D dash C dash E. And this is your equation 1. Angle BAQ is congruent to angle CEQ is your equation 1. Now in triangle ABQ and in triangle ECQ. In triangle ABQ, in triangle ABQ and in triangle ECQ, this two triangles. Okay, segment BQ is congruent to segment CQ because Q is the midpoint of BC. It is given. Angle AQB is congruent to angle CQE, vertically opposite angles, and angle BAQ is congruent to angle CEQ. Angle BAQ is congruent to angle CEQ. This is from equation 1. Therefore, triangle ABQ is congruent to triangle ECQ by SAA test of congruency. By SAA test of congruency. And if two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are congruent by CSCT. Therefore, AB congruent to CE and AQ congruent to EQ by CSCT. So in triangle ABQ and triangle ECQ, segment BQ is congruent to segment CQ because Q is midpoint of segment BC. Angle AQB is congruent to angle CQE. Reason is vertically opposite angles. Angle BAQ is congruent to angle CEQ. Reason is from equation 1. Therefore, triangle ABQ is congruent to triangle ECQ by SAA test of congruency. And when two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are congruent by CSCT. Therefore, segment AB is congruent to segment CE and segment AQ is congruent to segment EQ by CSCT. This is your equation 2 and this is your equation 3. Now in triangle ADE. In triangle ADE. See this triangle. In triangle ADE, P is the midpoint of AD. It is given. Q is the midpoint of AE because AQ is equal to QE from equation 3. So, in triangle ADE, P is the midpoint of AD, it is given. Q is the midpoint of AE from equation 3. Therefore, PQ is parallel to DE. PQ is parallel to DE. Reason is midpoint theorem. Midpoint theorem. PQ is parallel to DE means PQ is parallel to DC because D dash C dash E. So, PQ is parallel to DC. But segment DC is parallel to AB, it is given. Segment DC is parallel to AB, it is given. Therefore, PQ is parallel to AB. Therefore, PQ is parallel to AB. Hence, proved. And PQ is half of DE. Midpoint theorem. PQ is half of DE. Reason is midpoint theorem. But PQ, DE means we can write DC plus CE. So, PQ equal to half of CE plus DC. But for this CE is equal to AB. It is from equation 1. So, PQ is half of AB plus DC. Now see, in triangle ADE, P is the midpoint of segment AD, it is given. Q is the midpoint of segment AE, it is from equation 3. Therefore, segment PQ is parallel to segment DE by midpoint theorem. Segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Therefore, segment PQ is parallel to segment D and reason is midpoint theorem. But for this DE we can write as DC because D dash C dash E. So, segment PQ is parallel to segment DC. Reason is D dash C dash E. But segment DC is parallel to segment AB. It is given. PQ is parallel to DC. But DC is parallel to AB. It is given. Therefore, PQ is parallel to AB. Therefore, segment PQ is parallel to segment AB. Hence, proved. And next, PQ is half of DE again by midpoint theorem. Segment joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is half of the third side. Therefore, PQ is half of DE by midpoint theorem. But for this DE, we can write as CE plus DC. So, PQ equal to half of CE plus DC. D dash C dash E. Therefore, PQ is equal to half of. But for this CE, we can write as AB from equation 2. From equation 2 is CE is equal to AB. So, for this CE, we can write as AB. So, PQ equal to half of AB plus DC. Therefore, PQ equal to half of AB plus DC from equation 2. Hence, proved.